Smiley faces, that is right. Lots of smiley faces today. Hello, my name is Paul Mellick and welcome to The Secret to Success and Happiness.
Shh, it's a secret.
So, what are we going to talk about today? This is my third video. It's been a little bit of a week and a few days. I've had a tumultuous week. I got bursitis in my scapula. A person was like, it could be bursitis, but that's for old people. So what I'm going to talk about today is, well, literally, I've got a happy face on. And this little t-shirt I got today says, have a nice day, find your happy. I lived my entire life so far continuously striving to impress other people and find ways to make other people happy, and continually tried to convince people who were never going to see eye to eye to me that what I was doing was worth something. And I never really understood why there was so much negativity coming back my way from these people who I was trying to impress. And then I realized that we're not all the same. We are so different, and that's okay. We have so much to offer. So how do we find happiness within ourselves? Well, you can get up in the morning and tell yourself you look great, but you know what? Some days you just don't, yeah? You got that pimple on your face. Name it something. I like to call mine Gloria or Judy. Maybe even like a Jeanette. I don't know why I went with G's and J's. Well, it's better than calling them like Mount Vesuvius, don't you think? I find happiness when I make something, like I create something. So I love to create. I love to contribute. I'm continuously contributing. Like right now, I'm creating these videos. I jump in and I don't really know what I'm saying, but I have these philosophies and I keep going on this journey to discover things. I love going on adventures, spontaneous or planned, yeah? Because what you find along the way when you get yourself out of your comfort zone is surprisingly great. We can always seem to get in a rut, even though I don't believe that that isn't even a thing. We are the blockages when it comes to being in a rut, because we don't take the opportunities to get ourselves out of the comfort zone, because comfort zones are kind of comfy. So you like to kind of like lull in them, sit in them, be in them. But we have to challenge our norm. We have to be able to go, I'm gonna take that risk. Yeah, when we are outside that comfort zone, that's where we grow, that's where we evolve, that's where we can find greater happiness. I said last year that I turned 39, which means this year I turned 40. Oh, boop, boop. And I'm not going to shy away from that anymore, even though I used to pretend that I was younger than I was. I'm turning 40 this year. So when I was 39, and after, like, of course, COVID is still raging in the world, but Australia had a massive lockdown last year. And after that really intense Melbourne lockdown the second time, when we came out of it, I went through a really, really down spot. In October, I was not okay, and I had to seek help for my mental health, and thank God I did, because I want to be here. I want to be here sharing what I find in this world, and I really was going down a very slippery slope that I know I can go down. And November I turned 39. So I turned 39 and I went, what do I want in life? What do I want out of my 40th year? What haven't I done? And I love to travel. I love to travel overseas. I love staying in hotels. I love exploring cities. I never really have done Australia. So when I turned 39, I said to myself, I'm going to be a hiker. And I don't know anything about hiking. I can't camp. I could probably glamp. Is it that thing, glamping? But I was like, I'm gonna hike. So what did I do? I went to Kathmandu and I bought myself a pair of hiking boots. And I promised myself that I was going to do this. Come December, work finished, got that done, boom! I went on my first hike. Boom! Instantly, I just felt alive again. Like I took that risk that made me get out of my comfort zone and literally just take in the world. It was like being on cloud 9. And so being able to do that, and since then I've gone on quite a few hikes, I've gone exploring, even drove 6.5 hours the other day just to go to a place called Mallacoota, which I'll be uploading that video in the coming weeks, just to go to Mallacoota for literally 2 nights. And that's a long way. People were like, well, that's a long way, but it was the best thing to do. We always don't do things because we think we're too busy, or we think we've got too much on, or we've got to take care of the kids, or what about the puppies, or we've got to go to this person's place and we've got so much work to do and I haven't cleaned my house. But people, this is our one chance to live our lives. And I'm not asking you to just pack up your suitcase and then live in the outback. What I'm asking you to do is, literally, we consume, and when we contribute, if we don't get the validation we're looking for, we do not feel happy. And that's not the way you should be living your life, yeah? We should be happy with our fingernails. We should be happy with our eyebrows. We should be happy with our hearts. We should be happy with how we treat people. We should be happy that we forgive ourselves. We should be happy that we are who we are. No matter how big or small, what ethnicity, you know what I'm saying? No matter what background you're from. Like my t-shirt says, have a nice day and find your happy. Keep it simple. What makes you happy? Write a list. And if the things that make you happy you're not putting into your daily schedule or you're not putting into your lives, maybe there needs to be a pivot. Maybe there needs to be an adjustment. Maybe there needs to be a little bit more self-love to have a nice day. Yeah? I've been talking for a long time now. So what is my come to? Find your happy. Yeah? Find your happy. Find that spark that lights that fire within your heart and go forth and share it. Explore, contribute, create things, and smile. So I implore you, sit down, grab your journal or grab a piece of paper and just write a list of what makes you happy. I think potatoes make me happy. Rainbows and sunsets make me happy. Adventures make me happy. Photography makes me happy. Yeah? So, that's my video for today. Haha, video 3, done and dusted. So please, again, have a nice day, find your happy, and remember, shh.
It's a secret.
Don't forget to dance.